I'm gonna try did for the Monday Night Raw where I break it up into segments basically as they come. Holy fuck, what an opening. Jacob comes out and he said, listen, I was on Raw and I talked to Roman saying I want that championship. I need that championship. I need this championship for my family, for my household, for my kids and all that. And I've been hearing him say like, oh, you ain't ready, Jacob, you're not ready. And he was like, well, maybe he's right. Because that's all I've been hearing all my life. Jacob, you're not ready. Jacob, you're not ready. Jacob, you can't do that. I'm tired. So what we can do is Roman Reigns can come out here right now and we can talk about this face to face. Out come the Usos. Ooh, and they still have the yeets going, but they didn't yeet. The crowd were yeeting for them. They come in the ring, and Jimmy, being the better twin, I will stand by. Jimmy is the better twin. Comes out and talks to Jacob. Listen, hey, you're thinking about this all wrong. You said you need the championship for your family. Cody Rhodes is right here. With what he's dealing with, that man is like hanging on by a loose thread. You can just wait for him to drop the title, grab that, better life for your family. You see, you don't need to go for Roman. Because you gotta think about yourself. You gotta think about your family. You need a championship, and it would be a mistake to go for Roman. The crowd actually started booing because at one point they started yeeting and started cheering for Jacob. Started chanting Fatu. And Jimmy kind of shuts them up, shuts them down. Like, hey man, listen, these fools ain't gonna do what you need done. They're not gonna pay for your. They're not gonna pay for your kids. You need to listen to. You need to listen to us. We need you to go for Cody. And Jay starts to talk, and Jay says, listen, it's too late for all that. You opened your mouth. You stared the OTC in the face and said what you said. So now you gotta stand on that. You gotta go to Monday Night Raw next week, look him dead in the eyes, and say, bring it. And say, bring on the war. MFT comes out. Ooh, we just keep stacking layers to layers. Oh, where's Tala Tonga? Tala Tonga wasn't there. Where is he at? I think he's actually hurt. But the MFTs come out without Tala Tonga. And Solo says, Jacob, do you really think you can beat Roman Reigns without an army? These two don't know what they're talking about. Trust me, I know. These two are losers, they're fools, they're idiots. You need an army to take out Roman Reigns. Tama Tonga takes the mic and says, why are we wasting our time? He's a lost cause. Besides, he thinks he can beat Roman Reigns. He can't even beat you. And he points at Solo. And then Jacob kills Tama Tonga, and Jacob says, listen, I don't know why all you fuckers are here. I need to talk to Roman, but you know what? No. Since y'all are here, Solo, you think I can't beat you? Tonight we're having a fight. Tonight we're going in the match. I'm excited for that. Real quick, my dog barking. I'll be right back to finish this off. I'm back. Yeah, so this segment to open up SmackDown has already been great. This is already a pretty good SmackDown. So I guess the Bloodline is just back, aren't they? The Bloodline, because yeah, Jacob brought up Roman, and the Usos came out to talk for Roman. I guess the Bloodline is strictly that, and these feel like different versions of the Usos, the better version of the Usos. Because I like the Yeet Usos. I do like the Yeet Usos, but they just felt like that. You were just here for a catchphrase, an alright match, and then to yeet more. That's all it was. Now we have character. Now we have Roman pulling some strings. Cause hell, Roman even said on Monday, after they left the ring, like, hey, talking to Jimmy, like, hey, you gotta talk to him. You gotta talk some sense to him. And he was like, I got it. I know what to do. I got it. So like, it feels like there's some character coming back into the Usos, cause like these Usos are not the Usos I saw on Raw, on WrestleMania. These aren't the same Usos, and I like that. This is a good opening. Anyways, let's get to the rest of the show. Alright, while I have time, because they're in commercial break, I can still see what's going on, but they're in commercial break, therefore nothing too interesting is going to happen. I'll have some time. Let's go ahead and get into this Tiffany Stratton versus Giulia for the United States Championship match. So far, it's been a decently solid match, I'm not going to lie to you. Giulia is actually getting some chance and time to shine. Fuck, Wade Barrett, how dare you lie to my face? Wait, I think it was a net breaker. Yeah, Giulia hits a net breaker, gets up the pose, and Wade was like, Giulia's been taking the world by storm since appearing in WWE. Bullshit, Wade. Don't fucking lie to me like that. She's won the NXT champion, which is I think the highest amount of honor we have. She comes to the main roster, wins the United States champion, does nothing with the United States champion, wins the United States champion after doing nothing, and then has done nothing with this United States champion. Fuck yourself, Wade. Anyways, yeah, before going to commercial, we hit a draping net breaker onto the outside to the floor. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting move. That's basically everything we had some cool pinning combinations at the very open. Tiffany Stratton is doing, you know, Tiffy things, doing the little cartwheels, doing that. I love that, like, I almost knocked my computer down. I like that, like that weird Alabama slam she does, where she gotta, like, she gets caught by her opponent, does a little flip, and then picks them up, and then I like that. That's very cool. Anyways, I'll let you know how the match ends. Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% honest. I wasn't paying attention for the rest of this match. Tiffany won. Pretty smooth on everything. I've just learned about a couple of more potential WWE releases, and holy fuck, dog. Oh my god, I'm so, like, I hate that I wasn't paying attention to this match, but I just thought about it, because I was like, there might be more, because I made a shorts about the few that I heard of, and I was like, there might be more. Let me just double check. Holy shit, there's so many more. I'll get to that at the very end of the video about all the WWE releases, because holy shit, dude, there's a couple, excuse the fuck out of me, there's a couple where I'm like, I thought we had plans. But yeah, Tiffany won with the prettiest moonsault ever after Kiana James tried to get involved. Tiffany Stratton is your new United States champion. I'm so upset. There are some releases in there that I'm so genuinely sad about. One I just put in a video. I put one of them in a video, and now it's never gonna happen. I'm so upset. Yeah, let's just get on to the rest of this show. I'll get to the rest of the releases later. Holy shit. Up next, we had some comedy with Danhausen and The Miz. Danhausen fighting where The Miz lived and greeting him in his home. Miz opens the door to see who was knocking, and Danhausen just appears like, hey, what are you looking for? And he's like, how the fuck did you get in here? Well, first off, how the fuck did you find me? But how did you get in here? He's like, I have all the superstars house listed in this very map, and it had just an arrow pointing at just a random, I don't even remember the state, but just had an arrow pointing at a state, and it just said The Miz. That was kind of funny. I like that. The Miz tells him to get out of his house, and Danhausen disappears again. He's looking for him, and Danhausen is just chilling in the pool. Got a little floaty, little donut, just chilling in his pool. Miz tells him to get the fuck out of his pool, and Dan's like, hey, quiet, there's golfing. Also, did you know that's Allegiant Stadium right there? That's where WrestleMania was. Isn't that cool? Like, it's just like, shut up, get the fuck out, please. Get out of my life. Just leave. And Danhausen was like, well, I'm out of the pool. I'm just in a different part of the pool. Miz goes to charge at him, and he jumps square into the pool. I thought that was kind of funny. I enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. I enjoyed that. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. This is weird. I kind of want to go through it now, but I don't really have the devices to go through the rest of the releases. I'm shocked at some of them. Like, I'm actually so sad. But yeah, that was the Danhausen and Miz. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. The rest of this review is gonna be in a little bit of a weird mood because I'm a little upset, but whatever. Alright, we got some downtime and I don't feel like waiting anymore. We're getting Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Brie Bella and Paige. Before we could even get to the match, we've hit a commercial break. And so I figured I'll go ahead and do the released names because potential. Let me fix this. Potential release names. I say that because I'm looking on the WWE.com website, and these are all the people who have been moved to the alumni section. So I've already said we had Andre Chase, Dante Chen, Alba Fyre, and all of Wyatt Six. What I've now seen that have also been moved is Apollo Crews, both members of Motor City Machine Gun, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, and Kairi Sane. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck, dude? The Motor City Machine Guns I'm upset about, but it's more of a thing of like they haven't really been featured. Like they were in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal along with Black, but Black had somewhat of a storyline. He was kind of like, you know, not controlling, but he was kind of like poking at Randy Orton's heel side with Zelina Vega. They just had to commit to that. The Wyatt Six just lost their feud to the MFTs and now they're gone. Alba Fyre kept losing as the Secret Harvest. Now Chelsea Green has nobody in the Secret Harvest because Piper's still out with injury. Apollo Crews wasn't doing anything. Andre Chase and Dante Chen were NXT guys, so I don't really know what was going on down there. But Kairi Sane, that one actually kind of hurts my feelings. Aleister Black and Zelina hurts my feelings, but Kairi Sane really hurts my feelings. Like when I did the Tiffany, Stratton, and Giulia at the end of that match, I had just saw that Kairi Sane was in that list of alumni section, and so that's why I was kind of like out of it, because I was so upset to see Kairi Sane is no longer with the company, and they've been building this story with Asuka, and they never even got a chance to fucking fight. That's what's really pissing me off. They've been blowing this feud off since fucking, honestly, before even Crown Jewel happened in Australia. So this has really been, think about that, this has technically been going on since like September, October-ish. Probably even like between August and September. This feud has been going on for that long between Asuka and Kairi and Io. And now Kairi's gone. The whole thing of building to Kairi's gonna get her moment where she defines Asuka, and now we get a fight. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. They brought Aleister Black in, made her a partner with his wife and Zelina Vega to make kind of like the Dark Father, kind of like a Karrion Kross kind of thing, where it's like kind of poking at the villainous side of them. Never gonna get to see the end of that. What the fuck? The Motor City Machine Gun was just starting a thing with Johnny and Candice, and now that's never gonna happen. What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now. This is gonna be a very not bad review, but this is gonna be a very like toned down version of the review, because I'm honestly so upset. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm very upset with this. The match has probably started, so I'll let y'all know how the match goes. Oh my fucking god, dude. Fucking goddamn it. Holy shit. This is a fucking whiplash episode of the fucking review. Holy shit. I literally joined back and Fatal Influence just took out Paige and the rest of the girls. Holy shit, Jacy Jane, Ren Sinclair, and Fallon Henley just debuted on SmackDown. Holy shit, what a fucking finisher. Y'all literally getting this live with me. Holy shit. Alright. Fucking, yeah, the match didn't even really start to my knowledge. Like, dead ass. I literally joined in, got comfortable, and all of a sudden Jacy Jane pulls fucking Paige off the apron. And then the rest of the girls come in and attack. So yeah, y'all, I don't even know how... Match was good, probably. I don't care. Yeah, Fatal Influence is now on SmackDown. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a very whiplash episode of SmackDown. I'm so... That actually got me a little happy now. Alright, we just got a Cody Rhodes promo. That basically the whole summary of it was, hey, Randy used his most deadliest weapon against me, which was the punt kick, and not even that could keep me down. So if you're from Raw, if you're from SmackDown, if you're from NXT, I was really expecting a Ricky Saints debut and they didn't do it here. I'm a little upset about that, but it's whatever. But if you're from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, wherever you may be, I'm not a hard man to find, but I am a hard man to take down. I thought it was a fun promo. For Wepa-Up. Their name is actually Wepa-Up. That's terrible. That's terrible. Anyways, I thought it was a good promo. I honestly did think he was about to relinquish the title for a second. But yeah, no, just a good promo. We then got Solo Sikoa talking to the MFTs. Hey, y'all need to bring back these tag team champions. We no longer have the White Six to worry about, clearly. So, why the fuck did they release them? Anyways, focus on getting those tag team champions back to the family, alright? And Tama and Jacy walk away, and Tongaloa is just like, I mean, like, yeah, that's cool, but what about Jacob? So it's like, I gotta get fuck out of here. I got it. And we will be getting Wepa-Up, as they're called. Fuck that. Versus the MFTs of Jacy and Tama, I think. I think it's Tama and Jacy that we're getting. But yeah, good thing. Also, I wanna apologize. I wanna get it right. When I said in Fatal Influence, I said Jacy Jane, Fallon Henley, and Ren Sinclair, I believe. Ren Sinclair or something, I think. No, Lainey Reed. I don't know why I confused those two. Lainey Reed is what I meant to say. Fatal Influence. I said Ren Sinclair. It's Lainey Reed. Anyways, I'll let you know how the tag team match goes. Where's the thing? How do I stop this thing? The match was fine. I actually don't know what you want me to talk about. The match was fine. You know, like work over one of the baby faces. Tag, hot tag, a couple more little spots, hot tag. Ron Cena gets to do his thing. Tagging Damien, South of Heaven, 1, 2, 3. The Wepa-Up is still your tag team champions. I don't know what you want from me. It was fine. It was alright. Nothing else to write home about. It was fine. We didn't get another thing with Miz and Danhausen in his house where he is playing golf via you know that golf where you have the little flooring, you have the screen, and you swing the stick at the ball. I know how golf works. You swing the stick at the ball, it does a thing, and it actually shows up virtually where you shot at. Yeah, he was doing one of those. He goes to swing the ball, hits Miz in the dick, and hole in one, I guess. He didn't get a hole in one though, but hole in one. Danhausen steals one of the Miz's slammies and is getting ready to leave. Danhausen runs into Maurice outside He was like, "Oh, why the fuck are you here?" It's like, I'm Danhausen. Miz throws what I want to believe is probably cinnamon or something, brown powder onto Maurice, trying to hit Danhausen, but Danhausen got disappeared at that point. And he makes his escape by stealing the Miz's daughter's bike and rides away. Who's actually the villain here? Danhausen did commit break and entering and stole, a slammy and a bike. So I think Danhausen's technically the villain here. But look at his little funny face. Oh, he's alright. He's alright. He has a funny face. He couldn't have done anything that bad. He just stole. That's all it is. Yeah. We got to celebrate with your brand new United States champion holder, Trick Williams. I don't know why I broke it up like that. I actually didn't even mean to. I think my mind went to Kit son, but no, Trick Williams and Lil Yachty. And to sum it all up, it was a very good promo. I really enjoyed it. But Yachty really just puts the nail in the coffin and say, "Hey, WrestleMania season's past. Time's up for Mania season, and I'm still here. And you know what? I'ma stay here for a little bit. As long as you was the United States champion, you got your profit. If you're the anointed one, I'm the prophet for you, dog. So whatever you need, I got." Yeah, they made a bunch of references, like it was like the one that really stuck out to me is like, so meaning if I'm Michael Jackson, and Yachty said that I'm Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And they basically, finally announced that, yeah, the open challenges, out of here. We don't give nobody no handouts. If you want this United States champion, you're gonna have to get an invitation. You's gonna have to get a written signed letter to get this United States champion. And they do the celebration, where the gingerbread man attacks Trick Williams, because the gingerbread man was Sami Zayn. And I could have told you that 10 times before, because I saw the nigga dancing. I can't say that. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to mute that. But I saw him dancing. You can't miss it. I saw him dance. I was like, Sammy's about to attack him. No. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. We're getting a Royce Keys interview. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and put these two together to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, Royce Keys really just said, yeah, it's been a great fucking time for me. I made my debut at the Royal Rumble. I won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And the better part about all this is I'm just getting started, because I'm here to take everything I want. And Solo basically just says, yeah, hey, congratulations. I'll be honest, the big man ain't happy about you winning, so I gave him a day off, try to cool things off. He'll be back later, at some point. But there's always room in my family for you. Just letting you know. And he walks away. But yeah, it's fine. We're about to get the Miz versus Danhausen. Someone just dropped a full 20 in his card, so cool. That was wonderful. That was actually very good. I enjoyed that a lot. We got Danhausen versus the Miz. The Miz, the match doesn't fucking matter. It's all about the curse. You are cursed. He curses Miz and Kid Wilson because at one point the Miz just started to stop out Danhausen, and then the Miz and Kid posed for the fans. Yeah, look how good we are. Then Danhausen did the whole sit-up thing. You are cursed. And just pyro sparkles from both sides of the ring, blind both of them. And Danhausen gets to roll up for the win. It was a short-ass match. But honestly, if it went any longer than it did, I would have been very upset. So this is a wonderful match. Miz gets upset at Danhausen. Danhausen turns around like, whoops. Smoke bomb! And he's still there. Because, you can't really disappear from the active audience. So he does the smoke bomb pyro and he's like, Oh well, time to run away. He just starts the ring, crawls back out of the ring where the Miz was following him, jumps over Kit Wilson to get in his housing mobile. Miz and Kit does collide into like a shoulder bump and then collide and fall. And Danhausen makes his escape. I thought this was pretty funny. I enjoyed this a lot more than I should have, honestly. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I just remembered. I forgot a name on the list. Zoey Stark has been released. Zoey Stark has also been released. I forgot to write it down because she's at the very end. She was at the very end when I was going back up on the list to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I missed Zoey because, yeah, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't the biggest, like, Zoey Stark stan. I wasn't the biggest Zoey Stark fan. But apparently WWE, and you know what, granted, I think Vince was still around for this. I'm pretty sure Vince was still around for it. But WWE really liked Zoey Stark at some point, to where I really thought they were going to give her a push at some point. And then, yeah, the injuries. The most recent injury, she didn't even get a chance to come back. Like, I think she was scheduled to come back fairly soon, because she started doing rehab and all that, and it was actually looking better for her to come back soon. And now she's just fucking released. I think that's also the bullshit part. It's like I feel like it's less of company, more of what is it, like, not even more of humanity in a way. If you're releasing people while they're not wrestling because of injury, that's kind of fucked. You know what I mean? That's a little fucked. Cause what they did it with Carl Anderson, they did it with Ridge Holland. And now, yeah, Zoey. It's like she's still technically out injured. She's recovering. Yeah, she's doing rehab and it's looking bad. She's still out on the shelf, dude. That's kind of fucked. Yeah, these releases kind of got to me a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't felt this upset about releases. Ooh. Okay, I have two. Since Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, and then when they released Keith Lee. When they released Keith Lee, I was furious. How fucking dare you release him? Yeah, and I'm not trying to compare fucking people losing their jobs, because anybody losing their job is fucking terrible. But I don't think I've been this worked up over a set of releases. Since I think Keith Lee was the most recent one. But out of the two I just listed. Hey! Sorry, wait, something's going on. Hold on. Wait. I want to make sure. I don't want to just start shit again. Hold on. Oh, please hurry up. I'm running out of time on my little recorder. Please. Blake Monroe is coming to SmackDown very soon. Holy smokes, boys. Blake Monroe is on her way to SmackDown. That's wonderful news. That's really good. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna build up to it again. Because, holy shit, dog. So, Rhea Ripley comes out and just kind of talks like, yeah, mommy's champion again. Woo! I feel bad to my friends because I did tell them I was going to take him to this show. And one of them specifically, she was like, hey, is Rhea going to be there? I'm like, I mean, she's going to most likely win the champion, so yeah. And I never committed to that. And I feel really bad. I feel so bad for them. But yeah, she's the champion. She's here in Texas where I'm in. Wish I was there to watch the actual show live. But it's like, hey, listen, I'm here to show that I'm willing to be a fighting champ. So anybody in that locker room want to have a shot, take your best one. Jacy Jane comes out with Fatal Influence. Holy smokes. When I tell you, the seas, the ocean of booze Fatal Influence got, my mouth was at a full-on gape. I was so surprised. Like, I knew, cause like heels get booed. A certain amount of boos where it's like, boo, boo these guys, am I right? Boo. But when I tell you the level of boos that Fatal Influence was getting rivals Gunther retiring John Cena. I'm being dead ass. The amount of boos Gunther got the Raw after retiring Cena, this is on the same level. It was beautiful. You see Jacy having the time of her life. Every time she said, she held the mic and just the chorus, the seas of boos ringing in from the crowd, and she just looked at the two other Fatal Influencers like, fucking hell, listen to these guys. But yeah, basically, they're just like, hey, we took out these legends, so imagine what we're going to do to you, Rhea. And Rhea was like, hey, I saw what you did, and I can tell you right now, fairly advised, stop while you're ahead. It's not going to do you any good. And Rhea challenges him to a match. Oops, shit. Sorry about that. Rhea challenges him to a match tonight. Nick Aldis was like, actually, that does sound like a very good idea. So we're getting y'all tonight right now. It's like, oh, fuck yeah. Yes. Yeah, Jacy Jane versus Rhea Ripley off rip. Holy shit. What a time to be an NXT call-up. Oh my god. The match is still going on. It's technically during the commercial break. I can still see the commercial break because I'm on a VPN. I'm telling y'all, get y'all a VPN. It's much better. But it's usually with these, nothing much truly happens, so I can talk about this match so far. It's been a hell of a match. Like with Sol Ruka and Liv Morgan on Monday. It's just a very good showing out party for Jacy Jane to the main roster. I mean, she's already like at this point, she might be the top heel on SmackDown. Ain't that crazy? Not even Jade Cargill was getting this much heat, this much booze. So she might be the immediate top heel on the roster for SmackDown. But yeah, she's doing a great job. Rhea's also doing a hell of a job, like, you know, giving Jacy Jane that, like, the sell that it deserves, you know. So yeah, so far, matches thumbs up for me. Yeah, just an amazing fucking match. Unfortunately, or honestly, rightfully, ends in a DQ with Amy Reed and Fallon Henley getting involved in attacking Rhea Ripley before she can hit the Riptide. Excuse me for a second. That's staying in because I don't feel like fully editing. Yeah, with the assist of the rest of Fatal Influence, Rhea Ripley technically wins via disqualification, via interference. But yeah, it was a good ass match, dude. I'm really excited to see the rest of them in action, because this is one of the first few times I've seen Jacy Jane like wrestle. I've seen maybe some highlights, I've seen her involved in some matches, but this is the first time I've seen her like full match wrestle, and I was impressed. I was excited, so I'm excited to see the rest of them go in the ring. Yeah, big thumbs up. This is such a good match. Where's the stop? Alright, before we get to the main event, we just got it announced that Ricky Shanks will be on SmackDown next week. Wow. Alright, SmackDown is looking, both brands are looking pretty good. Ethan Page, Sol Ruka, potential Zarya on Raw maybe at some point. And then yeah, Blake Monroe, Fatal Influence, and Ricky Sane. Oh, and Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's on Raw now too. And then yeah, Fatal Influence, Ricky Saints, and Blake Monroe on SmackDown. Golly. Oh, it's gonna be a wonderful time for the next couple of months. Alright, the main event of Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu was alright. I thought it was okay. You know, like, it's nothing like, okay, cause when I say something is alright, It really does, at least with the way I say it, it sounds like it was just bad. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed the match. It just, like, what is there to talk about? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What is there to talk about when it's Jacob, Fatu, and solo Sikoa? There's not much. Jacob wins with the mighty moonsault. There's a big bloodline brawl that the Usos just kind of watch Jacob kill each and every one of the members of the MFTs. It's fine. It was alright. It was alright. Yeah, overall, I think this was a fine episode of Smackdown. I think it was pretty good. I think Raw was much better, but yeah, it was fine. Give this one a 3 out of 5. I think I gave Raw a 4 out of 5. I think it was 4 out of 5. I gave this one a 3 out of 5. It was good. I still enjoyed it. If anything, I'd actually tell you to go out of your way to watch this SmackDown. It was pretty good. You know? Lot debuts and a lot of soon to debuts. I'm really excited about that Ricky Saints one, if anything. Yeah, and you got to learn about a fuck ton of not fuck ton, but you gotta learn about a couple of releases that happened. I'm actually crossed about that. What the fuck? But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe. Go ahead and turn on that bell icon so be notified whenever I upload, because you know what I'm talking about. I upload Monday for the Monday Night Raw reviews, Friday for the Friday Night Smackdown reviews, and Wednesday is always going to be a different video on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the next upload for Wednesday, and I will talk to y'all. Ooh, Backlash is coming up soon. You'll be getting the predictions to Backlash a week before. So whenever Backlash is, you'll be getting it the Wednesday before Backlash happens. That's how that works now. Anyways, now I'll see y'all later. Peace out.